I'm editor Andy Cross from 48 North. I'm here with Ryan Helling from Swiftsure Yachts, and we are on the Garcia Exploration 45 Arctic Monkey. I have a little bit of a unique history with this boat in that I delivered it a couple years ago from Maine to Maryland, so we got a really good test of this boat in 25 to about 40 knots of breeze. And I'm just going to run you through some of the key features that we really loved about it during that delivery. So one of the really nice things is this has a large modern cockpit like you see a lot of boats have, but it has also nice handholds, so at sea you're pretty comfortable and stable as you go. It also has twin helms obviously and twin rudders as well, so the boat was really stable off the wind and then also at big seas. Moving forward on deck, obviously you have winches on either side that you can use from the helm, and then on deck we have handholds going up the side, an easy pass through, and twin head sails, so a larger Genoa and a smaller staysail. The bow has a really sturdy built-in anchor roller that's integral to the hull, and the aluminum hull.
And Ryan, you were mentioning something about the anchor locker. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so this is really just the sail locker. Here we have a watertight, welded watertight bulkhead. You can see the aluminum construction. So this is a completely separate compartment from the rest of the boat. And then the anchor chain leads aft under the deck in a tube to the anchor windlass, which is right here. And this drops the anchor chain right into the center of the boat, right on top of the keel.
Cool.
From an offshore standpoint, so when sailing the boat, most of the lines are run aft to the cockpit. But when we needed to get up here and actually reef, we can use these nice granny bars to lean against, and using the winches and lines that we needed to here.
Nice. And so while we're making our little passageway here, this is an aluminum boat. So what can you tell us about the construction, Andy or Ryan?
Well, it's 5086 aluminum, which is a marine alloy. And aluminum is really for strength. So impact resistance is far superior to fiberglass for basically the same weight.
All right, sit down below. So one of our favorite things on this boat too is that we can sit here underneath this nice covered hard Dodger and navigate. And when the weather was really bad, you come down below and we have watertight doors here that you can close off. And this forward nav desk, you have a 270 degree view out here, and you have the plotters in front of you and radios. And so when we were actually sailing at night in heavy wind, we would sit right here, and you can use the autopilot to steer with, and the boat would just sail along. If we need to go out and make sail adjustments, we could. But most of our time actually was spent right here.
And you were telling me that when it was blowing between 30 and 40, those watertight doors are also pretty soundproof?
Yeah, they are actually. It's kind of interesting. We would open those doors and go outside, and it's all hell's breaking loose, and then you close them and come down below, and it's like there's classical music playing down here. It's almost it's really almost silent, which is took a little bit of getting used to, and then we just absolutely loved it.
Nice. What else about the interior should we know?
So the interior, this particular boat has quite a few bunks. So this is a great boat for families or those looking to take a lot of crew on a passage. So forward,
Got a couple of berths there, pipe berths, single berths on the side.
berths there, a large master stateroom, and then there's a head here.
Yeah. Head back out.
The galley is an inline galley, mostly because the centerboard trunk is right. The centerboard trunk is here. It's an inline galley, but walking through here is stable and comfortable. Fridges, so you have two fridges here, and then another bunk back here, and then another two bunks actually back here. And it's a little dark right now, but this is actually also a technical space. There's a freezer right here, lots of storage. and water maker. And then there's a head right here.
Is that the only head, or is there a head forward as well?
So there's a head forward as well. The two heads.
Two heads.
So Andy talked about the centerboard. The really standout feature of this boat, besides the aluminum construction of the pilot house, is she has a centerboard that comes all the way up into the hull, and she's just a little over 3.5 feet of draft with the board up.
Wow. That's opens up a lot of possibilities. And did you say how deep the centerboard goes down?
About 9.5.
9.5. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so good performance to weather with the board down, shallow draft with the board up.
Yeah.
The other one of the key features of this boat too that is that it's insulated. And so, you know, in Northwest Passage or Alaska, you can be down below and it stays really warm and comfortable in here. And our friends took this boat actually to Alaska a couple years ago.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Well, anything else to say in sum?
Great boat. Come by and see it. There's 2 more days of the show left, and they'll have it at Swiftsure Yachts after that.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.